Match is the best of 5 6-game sets. At the service end from the Leamington Real Tennis Club, Mr. Lewis Williams. And at the receivers end from the Racket Club of Philadelphia, Mr. John Lumley. Best of luck to both of you. Play well.
We live?
15
We live. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Will Taylor. I'm joined by Jonathan Lewis, our tournament chair. Welcome.
Chase worse than 2, 15 love.
It's going to be a big one, this, I think. Lewis took down... who did Lewis play before? Why can't I... Oh, he beat Leon, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
A couple
Playing
nights.
really well. Yeah, in straights.
Yeah, that's right. On the buffet night.
Everyone's motivated to get to the buffet.
There we go. Wow. If Leon had won that third set, I'm not sure the boys would have got any food.
Good length by John.
Yeah. Strong. It's a good start. If we love Western 2, come out of the blocks firing. They're usually a quick starter.
40 love, server leads, Chase worse than 2.
Good pick. John Opton for the underarm twist. Been pretty popular this tournament. If you're able to rip it, comes down nicely. It's a good get.
I like to play
Wow.
that one. Yeah, good length in the corner.
Strong. A little bit of flair. First up. Grin from Mr. Lumley.
Chase 5 yards, 15 love.
So Jonathan, talk to us more about your involvement with the USCTA and being a tournament chair.
It's a pleasure being tournament chair, especially at the Racket Club. People are absolutely bonkers for tennis. So, the tournament has unfortunately fallen during most of the spring breaks of our members. But yeah, we've in the last 10 years, the playership here has just grown exponentially. We had great support from the pro shop, and obviously Steve's doing all that he can to bring in new players to the game.
Yeah.
So,
of course,
it's been a real pleasure.
Yes.
And then we've made some investments into the court in anticipation of the World Doubles a couple of years ago. So kind of tighten things up, improve the lights.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard good things about the lights. Nice and bright on court. Oof.
Lost it.
Lost the chase.
Unlucky there.
40 now. No, 15-10.
How's the time? Point.
Yeah,
smart. It's a good ball.
15.
Get in.
Oh, tricky there.
Oof. Would have been good. Yeah, a few of the guys have
It's a good pickup.
been opting for that slightly wider railroad. Just to try and get it tight.
Yeah.
Seems to be effective.
It's one thing to play it behind your back, but then to hit the tambour at the same time.
There we go.
It's pretty good. You almost got the grill as well.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah.
40-15, server leads, chase worse than 2.
Tough chase. See what Lewis can do. Tight serve from John, you'd expect.
Unlucky. Yep. Quick start for John, 2 love.
Tim Carroll's in the chat. One of the members from Philadelphia Racket Club. Absolute legend. Great rackets player as well, and tennis. And he's saying, RCOP's racket court misses you. Well, I miss you too, Tim. Hope all is well with you. It's tax season, so I bet you're busy.
Doing the taxes or paying the taxes? Maybe both.
Probably both. Yeah.
30 love. Worse than the second gallery. 30 love.
I bet there'll be a big Philly supporting group back in Philadelphia.
Tuning in.
Definitely.
40 love, 1 chase. Worse than the second gallery.
It's a good answer by Lewis.
Yeah. Tough start, 2 love down. 40 love in this third game though. Get on the board early. Be nice.
Love, the server leads, and the chase is worse than the second gallery.
Jonas Aruda as well in the chat. He's another Philadelphia member. One of the best junior tennis and rackets players in the country, I'd assume. Normal guy, lovely guy. Hope you're all well, Jonah. That's a great shot from him.
30-40.
Yeah, it's exciting to hear about all the developments in Philly now with the restoration project underway, or at least the raise is underway. But it's an absolutely stunning club.
Yeah,
actually one of the great clubs in the U.S.
So I did the Philadelphia Fellowship this time last year.
Okay.
So that's how I know Philly guys. Great bunch of people, great community. Similar vibe to Chicago.
Yeah, it's hard not to go there and not have a great time.
Exactly.
It's just so much fun. Does Philly still have a hardball singles court? They used to have behind the
40-30 receiver.
Behind the hazard end. I think there were 1 or 2 hardball singles courts, but
yes, yeah, I think they are. Yeah. Didn't play too much squash when I was in, but oh wow.
Oh, good rip.
That's an incredible pickup.
1 game to 2.
It's got so much
That's a good
power.
answer by Lewis.
Yeah. It's really good from John.
15 love.
It's a problem with target hitting. If you miss, it's a free ball for John.
That's right.
But
Unlucky.
30 love.
yeah, I think Lewis is still trying to properly get into this. John started really quickly and it's
That's right.
been pretty tough.
Yeah.
Great shot.
40 love.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another
That was a quick game.
pretty dominant performance from John. There we go. I think we're going to see Lewis go target hitting for a lot of this match.
I
For
think
sure.
that's right.
It's one of his strengths.
Yeah. Playing the chase game is not as...
Yeah.
He hits with great power.
Trying to beat John on the ground game is
It's tough.
It's pretty tough.
He's such a great retriever.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, that's the... I had a privilege to watch John and Leon last summer at the Champions.
Oh,
And
nice.
Leon took the first set. John and they got injured. He's playing really well.
Yeah.
They, in that way, they have a similar game. And I think that's what Lewis did so well against Leon, is that he kind of hit great power, great targets, even though it was a tight match.
Mm. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Two in this game. Be good for his confidence.
Yeah.
It's unlucky.
30-40.
Wow, that gripped.
Yeah.
It's a great serve. Don't think Lewis expected it to get that much purchase for full.
No, good
Advantage,
serve. Yeah.
And another one. It's 3 this game.
Back to deuce. Gotta think he's looking for that ball now.
Definitely. Sometimes the ones where you don't, it's like the 80% power shot, of just putting it into that top left corner of the Dillon.
Yeah. Good cut by John. Tough to dig out. Yeah, again.
Yeah, John's done well to claw that game back, but a couple of errors from Lewis, unfortunately.
Up. Thank you.
A little too much on that one.
$15.30.
Yeah.
Too good.
Pick up there.
Yeah. It's,
40-15.
love the animations from
Yeah.
the legend Ryan Carey.
Ryan's got some...
Fried Lewis, he said. Can they hear you, Ryan?
we were talking about... I do think one thing that'd be brilliant to see is... and you see it with the French Open, the British Open, just the statistics
Yes.
at the end of each set or during the match.
Those are all like the grill counts and
Right.
first serve, second
Forces,
serve,
hits, percentage of forces, average length of chase. I mean, there's some really interesting, and especially for people who are new to the game and just starting to learn.
It's cool. I love stats and
It's been great for lawn tennis and golf and
yeah, for sure. 40-15 Lumley, better than 3. It's unlucky. It's good retrieving from Lewis though.
Yeah, he's moving well.
Yeah. He's a tall guy, he's still pretty quick on his feet.
Second, 40-30.
Yeah, John loves this court though. He's, after Philly, he plays a lot in Chicago and doubles training with Steve.
Yes, exactly. They haven't played their first doubles match.
Right.
See, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
That's right.
That'd be good to watch. Can't remember who their first round match is. See if I can have a look.
40-30 server. Chase the second, gallery has its eye.
Yeah, there's always been a good connection with the Chicago and Philadelphia. The legend John Cashman originally hails from Philly, and
Exactly.
obviously Steve started, or at least spent a great deal of his early career there.
Just Lumley and Vigona against Tanfield and Bristow Sunday.
Tanfield and Bristow, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The Philly-Chicago connections. There's a lot out there. Yeah, John Cashman, absolute legend. Funniest guy I've met. Great shot.
That was a great shot there.
15 love.
5-1, John. 15 love. He was a little slow starting in his first round match against Josh Dodgson, who Josh Dodgson played really well.
He did.
He took the first set.
Yeah, he was on fire.
Yeah.
That first set.
Yeah. It was good to watch, and then John made slightly lighter work the next few sets.
Yeah.
It's been different in this match. That's a good ball.
The challenge with playing John is that he does so many things very well. It's tough to find a weakness to pick on.
Yeah, it's like in match just before this, Bryn against Ben Taylor Matthews. Bryn does simple things so well. His retrieving is incredible.
And absolutely, pretty flawless game by Ben.
Exactly.
Just a couple of things here and there, but it was such a tight match.
Exactly.
Obviously, the two of them are such good friends and doubles partners.
Yeah.
So.
It's hard to find a weakness when Bryn's playing like that.
Time, please.
Set point.
40-30.
Quickly.
It's been a quick one. It's not over yet, though. That's a second. Yeah, he's done well there, Lewis. So we've seen a few of them today where high on the back penthouse, it just gets flushed against that back wall. But yeah, good.
No, it's not.
Good effort.
It's not given. I will say it's been but a pleasure having all the players here this week.
Definitely.
Joe, just great camaraderie, and obviously the Thursday night buffet is always a hit with the members and the players.
Some of the best food I've ever seen and eaten.
I can say them. People were really excited to have such a good lineup of the world's top pros and amateurs.
Definitely, they're all such nice people. And that's the first set
There we go.
to John Lumley.
6 games to 1.
Made quick work of it.
Receiver leads by 1 set to love. Second set, love all.
Strong start from Lewis is definitely what he's going to be looking for. A couple games under his belt. There we go.
There it is.
It's good. It's patient in that rest.
Chase better than 3.
It's a good choice.
15 love.
I'll be glad to have Lewis here, stateside, in a few more weeks.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
he's
Newport?
is Newport.
It's Newport, yeah.
Coming up from Leamington.
Yeah, so I spoke to him about that. He's very excited. A lot of the English guys are now out in the States.
15 all.
Yeah, Newport's a great community, and I think a lot of tennis interest and historical participation. It would be great to have. Now, I guess with Josh Smith as well.
So he's the pro there at the minute.
Yeah. So 2 of them will go.
Gotcha. That'd be good.
Stroke, thank you. Nicked it. 30-15.
Wow.
40-15, 1 chase.
It's also not a bad place to be in the summer.
Is
It's
it?
a good time to go out.
Nice. Gets nice and warm out there.
Nice and warm.
Nice.
A lot of tennis, a lot of golf.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Sailboats in the harbor.
Yeah.
It's
Doesn't get better than that.
it's
Yeah. It's a gorgeous day in Chicago today.
yeah, it really is. It's what I think it was approaching 80 degrees when I looked.
Yeah. Which
So-
is, for the English people, is about 20, 21 degrees Celsius. So pretty warm
That
considering
doesn't
we had
happen here this time of year, and it won't next week. It will be
it'll be
likely snowing and 0 degrees by
Yeah, it's
end of the week.
The weather's it's quite funny the differences. One day it's freezing, it's snowing, and it's super windy and pretty miserable, and then the next day it's like today.
Yeah.
Everyone's out. And
30-40.
yeah, it's good. Wow.
Use.
I think we've got juice. I heard Steve say. Wow.
Good pick up.
Advantage server.
Lewis just missed that force, just a few inches low.
That's the risk.
That's a great hands heading forward to kind of pick that off the awkward bounce.
Game server.
Dead on liked that one.
1 love. Bolt.
Yeah, John's fiance just got in today, Libby.
That's right.
So she's dead on watching, which would be nice for him.
Always good to have that support.
Yeah, definitely. Wow.
That's a great shot. Had my son here as well, watching tennis.
Oh,
Great,
awesome.
great fun.
How old's he?
17.
Oh, wow. Does he play?
We have played in the father-son doubles, but I'm trying to get him on court again.
Awesome. Love to hear it.
Chase the line. 15 love receiver. Fifteen all.
he's a lot better this set, hitting those targets, those dead-ons. Looks good.
Yeah, seems to have honed in on that. It's a nice pickup.
Effort.
It's a great angle. So much cut on it.
Yeah, I think Lewis is definitely more in this set right now. There's another one. Just goes flush. It's pretty fortunate for John.
I'll be handing over the reins here, I think, in a few minutes. Yeah. But I will say, and this is another paid advertisement, but on behalf of the Racket Club, we also want to thank USCTA and the U.S. Court Tennis Preservation Foundation, both of whom were very instrumental in helping us host the tournament this year. So I know most people listening in will be familiar with those two organizations, but to the extent we have new people, it's such a great access point to learn more about the game and get more involved.
Yeah. It's a good shot.
Yeah. 2-love.
Yeah, just like that, it's 2-love.
Chase better than a yard.
It's inch perfect, that shot. It's so hard to read that and get to it before it gets chase. Better than one, whatever it was.
As it chased the door. 2 chases, no strokes.
I think it's one other thing that Lewis and I have in common, in addition to our names, is that, I know that someone may on YouTube correct me on this, but Lewis, I think, is sort of the official pro of the Welsh Real Tennis Association.
Really?
Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't. Do tell.
It's a group of players that have Welsh affinity or background. I think they may be playing out of Morton Morrell.
Right.
I should know for certain, but
That's great. Wow, another one that's just hugged that back wall.
when you think about the Dutch Real Tennis Society and the Irish Real Tennis Association,
Now there's the Welsh one.
the Welsh, and obviously the court at Falcon Palace is getting a lot of play these days.
Yeah.
So it's this game is like you don't even need to plan it; it just grows everywhere.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so
It's
good to see.
unbelievable. People hear about it, and next thing you know, there's a
15-30.
Exactly. Well, isn't there the Charleston? Is it
and Charleston
Yeah.
is fantastic. I mean, here locally, that's been a project long in the works, and it looks like that court will be coming. The club, Charleston Squash Club, or Charleston Racket Club, will be coming together this fall.
This fall?
And Camden's serving as the tennis professional there.
Yeah. No, that's great. I heard a lot about that. Wow.
It'll be a great spot for it. Already a lot of good rackets players there who are
Yeah.
keen to take it up, I think.
That's great to hear. Scoreboard's back. Thank you, Ryan. And it's gone.
Oh, yeah. 15 love. Bolt.
Wow.
30 love.
Wonder what the dead on count will be at the end of this match.
It's,
Be high.
keep up the pressure, Lewis.
Hazard chase better than 2. 30 love receiver.
It's always pretty hard to play against someone who comes up the block so quickly. And you blink and you're suddenly 2-3 games to love.
Down, and then you have
always
to play
on the back
flawlessly
foot.
after that. You know,
Exactly.
just can't.
2 chases.
John's playing really well at the moment. And obviously, a lot of these players will be. We'll have the doubles on tomorrow, I guess, but all of the players except for Rob, or a handful of these players will be in the world doubles in Mortal
Yes.
in 3 weeks' time.
Exactly, yeah. I think Steve Gagona's going from Chicago, isn't he?
Yep.
Server leads, 30 love.
Are you heading over?
Better than 3 yards.
I will be there for the opening nights, Wednesday, Thursday.
Hazard better than 2.
It's the first time they've held it, isn't it?
It is. I think it'll be terrific. They've really worked hard, and Darren was telling me about all the some of the things they've done with the court just to get ready. So
Yeah, Darren Long being
The line.
the tennis pro there now.
I think they also have a squash tennis tournament going on.
Yeah.
It's one of the only courts left in the world.
Squash tennis. And what's...
I
I'm
think
surprised I haven't heard of that.
it's it was a popular game in this country from 1890s, maybe the 19 teens,
Right.
early 1920s. But
There's one at
similar to kind of a
Baltimore.
double squash.
Right.
But my understanding is Morton Morrill was an estate built by an American originally. So he had a squash tennis court built.
Wow.
40,
Yeah, I'm surprised I
30.
haven't heard about that. Not a lot of people know about
Time, please.
court tennis anyways. Well,
right. Well,
surprised I would have heard about that one.
it's just a nice shot in the corner.
Games to receiver. He leads by 4 games
4
to
love.
love.
Games to love, yeah. Blink and you'll miss it. It's been pretty flawless from John so far.
Bolt.
I think this is what Lewis kind of needs to do, change up the serve, try something different. Yeah. So
15 love.
that's pretty good.
Second gallery hazard chase.
Close.
15 love receiver. 15 all.
Well
That's
played.
great tennis there.
All started from that pick in the bottom right corner from Lewis.
Just hammering the timbre.
Yeah, patience, right? It's well played.
Good cut there.
15, one chase has its second gallery.
40-15 Lewis has his second gallery. Be nice for him to get on the board for sure.
Do you have any plans to travel while you're over?
So I'm going to the Western Open in Detroit
Terrific.
next week, which will be fun. There's, I think, 6 of us from Chicago going. I'm playing with Mr. Cashman in the doubles, which will be great fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun.
40-15.
The DRC is a great venue.
It's one of
It's a
the
great group of guys. And
yeah, it's one of the ones I haven't been to, so looking forward to it. And we've got Will Hopton, Marty Kinsella playing together, as well as I think Conor Medlow and Max Drake.
40.
Oh, Connor's playing with Max. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, which would be good. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be fun getting on court with Cashman as well.
Absolutely.
Use.
I was in court with him this morning in the doubles rackets.
Great.
Different level of play, I would say. Way you experience at the Western.
I'll stand on the door and let him take over. Hope it's not the other way around.
Good backhand force there by Lewis.
Yeah. Off the timbre as well. Pick that well.
Chase better than second gallery, advantage.
See, he was up 40-15, and every time he's had a game ball, John's just won the next 2-3 points.
He starts chipping away.
Yeah.
Again, just quietly, it puts you to sleep, and then you look up and
Yeah, well, 6-1 down and 4-love in the second. It's been quick so far, just over half an hour.
I think it's attributed to all of the pros, the little things that are done so well. So often taken for granted by an amateur player, but you see these guys and you see the hard work, the dedication, just repetition drilling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the unforced errors. That's the killer for us amateurs. Sure. Cool.
Good. 30 love. Chase better than 3.
It's a great cut volley.
Yep.
30 love.
So effective. It just dies off that back corner.
Yep. Another high wall serve. It is possible to serve over
The beams, yeah.
the beams.
Same on the racket score, which I didn't realise.
40 love, 1 chase. Better than 3.
And a chase. Change of markers. Not change of markers, change of commentators.
Commentators.
Okay,
I think
thanks
we'll
for
be
listening,
rolling
guys.
off here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Three. Lost the chase. Game to the server. Leads by 5 games to 1.
God, that's good, huh? Barney Tanfield and John Woods Casey joining you. Great job to Mr. Taylor, Mr. Lewis. Loved hearing about the Welsh Court Tennis Association, among other things.
15 all.
Ryan's just having to adjust the audio levels for slightly stronger tone of my co-commentator's voice.
I've seen a lot of good shots from Lewis. The problem he's playing John is the problem.
That's yeah,
It's not you, it's me situation.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. John just
Played Lewis. Found the tambour at the back of the last gallery.
30-15. Server leads.
John just doesn't make mistakes.
And that's quite a good shot.
30 all.
I really haven't seen the railroad employed that well yet. It may still happen.
Fault.
Yeah, I can't see it happening until for another couple of days, until these balls soften up a bit. I first arrived practicing with slightly older balls, and we could get it to come back a little bit softer.
40-31 chase. 3
The
out.
newer balls, they're just a bit hard, just a bit slippery. They just don't bite the wall enough. But having said that, Ben served a few reasonably well in the last match against Bryn. Not fast, just relatively slow. And
One bounce, two bounce, like
Not even.
multi-bounces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
multi-bounce.
Almost like a long bobble.
Yeah.
And just serving low back wall rather than your traditional railroad, which is obviously mid back wall and trying to kick back towards the side wall to make it tough.
Right.
It's just sticking in that back yard or two of the court, and that's kind of enough to make the drive difficult at least.
40-30 receiver. Chase 3 yards.
Yeah, there's not a lot in the way of getting it back to the side wall going on.
Chase worse than 2. That's game in the second set.
Tough for Lewis there. I mean,
To the receiver
I think
by
he'd have liked to
16
gotten the
to
ball,
1.
but obviously the problem was
Set for love.
the railroad, not not that.
Third set. Lovell.
Third set here.
Yep. Ooh. Oh,
Wow. Great cat.
Love.
I mean, I think that's a perfect example. Lewis hasn't done too much wrong there.
No.
Could he have been a bit tighter? Yeah, of course. Every shot, we always think we could play a little bit better, but just the quality of John's retrieval, getting that ball off 14 different surfaces, off the timbre in the back corner, and then finding a way to put it back deep in the court, 2 shots later.
I mean, you can see Lewis trying to press. You know, he's standing pretty far from the back
Yeah.
wall looking for any angle to cut off. And he's done it to, you know, some effectiveness for sure. It's just that second ball needs to be really good too. Great get on that one. There you go. Well done. He gets rewarded for that great get.
30.
Nice to see.
Nice serve.
Well done, Lewis.
30 all.
So Lewis is in the academy, the Markers Academy,
The Markers Academy.
the School of Vergona.
Does that mean he should be sitting in the dead on instead of on the court? Practicing his marking.
No,
Mind. In the Markers Academy.
not the Markers Academy.
Yeah, so he's been working with Steve recently, which is, I think, really good. It's something that we probably don't necessarily do enough of in
True.
our game.
Better than 5.
And we kind of rely on particularly young professionals, but even sort of more established professionals who are working hard on the game and trying to get better. Kind of rely on being lucky enough to work with someone who knows what they're talking about. So I think it's great. I know Steve's offered his services to a few people, and Lewis has taken him up. Obviously, they're currently living in different countries. Lewis is going to be here soon in the US. But just having someone in your corner to chat to kind of work through tennis problems with, to get some new ideas.
Yeah, Steve's been there, done that for just about every scenario in the game. So
Yeah.
you're not going to find that with many people. And people tend to be relatively inward thinking and you know, so it's great.
Yeah, I
Come on, Lewis, get that.
hope it works out really well for Lewis. He's certainly been putting the work in since he came back to the game.
15 all.
Obviously, for those who don't know, he played as a young kid, and then took quite a long break. Took sort of 6 or 7 years out of the game, and only came back to tennis 4 years ago. About 3 or 4 years ago.
John's really found that volley off the penthouse. He's gone meanwhile tambor with it a couple times in a row now. That's
So
just
consistent with
devastating.
that. He's so consistent. Great length from there.
40,
Well,
15.
Is that Trader Joe's?
definitely is.
Wow. You know about Trader Joe's?
What should I know, apart from that they sell amazing products? Do they also sell your half and half lemonade?
All out of balls.
They don't.
Oh.
But apparently their bags, like the reusable bags, are quite the following.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you buy them for like $100 in China.
Wow. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Maybe you should
It's a
start
side
in
hustle.
Australia.
Yeah. I think I've got a few after this week, so.
There you go. Pay for your flight. It's going to be hard to leave here. Such a nice club, great members.
Yeah.
We'll get to be around each other too, which helps.
Yeah, I was commentating the last match with Camden, and
40, 15.
same thing, just
To the receiver.
commenting on
Chase the second
how
gallery.
lucky we are in our profession to be hosted in places like this,
Totally.
clubs like this, with you know the generosity of the membership that we're fortunate to experience almost everywhere we go. It's quite amazing.
One to chase.
Oh, well left.
Nearly yard worse. Game to the receiver.
On the chase. Oh, not so well left.
2 games to love here. Looked like Lewis was going to sneak out one of those at least. That's a good serve. Yeah.
I think that serve's seems to have been quite effective here this week. Getting it to, if you can just get it to drop off the edge. There's quite a few people who seem to have been misjudging that return a little bit. Looks inviting to force, but then it just gets a little bit in front. It's
Drops very quickly. Drops quick. It's hard to tell what level you're going to hit it at. You know, John hasn't figured it out in this game yet, but oof. Wow.
Wow.
John really being stingy with these points here.
30 love.
Just that relentless pressure.
Down, it's better than 3. 2 chases.
Brutal.
30 love.
Hard to tell there.
Yes. It's just that
That ledge is so high, it's hard to call that ball.
I have to say, this is one of the more difficult courts to mark on that I've experienced.
I feel like there's a bit of a shadow, like as the ball, like a dark spot right here too.
The lights are quite specific.
It's great in most places. Up on the penthouse is actually the only spot that I really, right there.
Yeah, just over sort of.
Fault.
People on the stream can't see where I'm pointing at the screen here.
Probably
It's
between second and second, basically,
Yeah.
on the penthouse.
Just over second, and then over about the has the door post thereabouts. You can kind of see a little.
Lost the chase. 15-30. Chase better than 3.
With the wood grain penthouses too, sometimes the lines are a little hard to read the contrast when the ball's rocketing in.
Lost it.
Oh, that's a good effort. Shame. Just missed the floor. Probably would have at least made John play it. 30 all here. Oh. Air John. Ooh. Wow, Lewis. Putting a lot together there to get that.
3 and 4.
Love that.
30
Jesus.
all.
Bit of a contortionist off that tan board.
Yes, fantastic backhand. Got break my wrist if I did that.
Yeah, I don't think your arm's supposed to go that way.
But that's. I keep saying it, but it's that pressure that forces the error on the next return. Just feel like you have to go for more every point.
It might be true, though. Like, you may have to, it seems you have to do extraordinary things right now with John Lumley.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. There's
we've
no
been
free
here-
points out there.
We've been here 3 games. Maybe he made an error. Maybe.
40-30 receiver. Chase.
I mean, one of the
3 and
most
4.
extraordinary things in tennis I've seen played Chris Chapman at the British Open a couple of years ago. Chris won the first set. It was tight. And then John won the second set. 6-love. It felt really tight. Like, there was good tennis, there were good rallies. Felt like it was really close. There were lots of chases, changed ends. In the end, it was 6-love, but it felt, you know how the game score can be deceiving.
Can be.
Advantage receiver.
Ben Gatenbeek put up the stats after that set, and Chris had only won 1 point in the set.
What?
1 point. So John went an entire set, a whole set against a guy who was world number 3 at the time, without making an error, basically.
Yeah.
Without hitting a single ball in the net or out of court.
It's like
It's unreal.
yeah, it's like throwing a perfect game in baseball. What do they call that in cricket?
You can have a maiden over, but it's only 6 balls. So
Yeah, but that just implies there's no runs scored, right?
Yeah.
It would be like hitting, I don't know, 6 wickets and an over.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
just
know.
it doesn't happen. It's non-existent.
Game to the server. Time, please.
See, there, like, it's just heartbreaking.
3 games.
Lewis played a great game,
Third set.
Yeah.
but the score line doesn't show it. He gets great bend on the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like if you look at his racket at contact, it's almost facing down some of the time. Not there, but
Chase the
I
line.
think
John, you got to play that. Come on, man.
Love receiver.
He's got great confidence, Lewis, in his shots, and rightly so. He hits some amazing shots, and so allows him to swing with full commitment on almost every ball, and it means that even when he hits his force, he can really hit through it, and if he's going to hit it inside out, then it's going to bend. It's
Yeah.
not just oh, that one's a bit straighter. It's going to curl the other way when he hits his cut
See it
volleys.
here. Yes, it's just a little like an inside out
Yeah.
drive, which you don't see.
And then that one he can whip around the outside.
Yeah. Name wall.
Ooh, right choice.
So net's a bit high there. I've experienced that.
I've never seen you hit that.
Yeah, there it is. Great ball.
40-15. Chase the line.
Seriously.
I was shattered when you pulled out of the singles
Oh, we both were.
here, unfortunately.
Yep.
It's been 10 years, no,
When were you in New York?
8 or 9 years since we last played.
I don't get out much. We played in New York. Is that
Yeah.
where we played? Yeah.
Chase the line.
You were with us for like a month, weren't you? Or no?
It just felt like a month. It was less than a week, I think.
Oh, get out of here.
It's all right. Everybody feels the same when I'm around.
the Roman-
Time slows down.
Roman calendar.
I was really looking forward to that.
30, 40. God.
Use.
John, you're being,
Killing the vibe here, man.
yeah, come on, man.
Not 100% convinced by that.
The drag.
No, the last serve of Lewis's, that sort of railroad demi-piqué thing-ish. I think
He's better than 2.
it can be effective on certain courts, but it just feels like it's a bit too slick here. It doesn't grip and create enough uncertainty.
Advantage 1 chase. Better than 2.
You serve a railroad from across the court ever?
very occasionally. I'm really bad at it, so
Me
not
too.
often.
Usually I hit it into the net, which is never good because it's only about 30, maybe 25 feet away.
Chase better than 2.
Just missed the target by about 70 feet.
No, I keep trying it because I work with Jonathan Howell, Nikki's dad,
Yeah.
who serves it a lot. He doesn't play much these days, but
I mean, he was a very creative player.
and he serves it really well.
I won it. Worse than the yard.
So I always
Well done, Lewis.
look at it and think, I should do that. And then I have a go and just serve it onto the back penthouse or some nonsense.
Advantage server.
Brutal. Ooh.
On purpose or not? Probably.
Which the
He's
fault?
trying to get a second bounce right at the end there.
I give him the benefit of the doubt. I think that was intentional. Oh, wow.
Well done, Lewis. Nice meanwhile dead on off the volley there. Little outside spin, kicked it in pretty deep.
It's what makes playing Lewis so difficult. Obviously not for John, but
For us.
for the rest of us. I mean, it's a bit easier when you're winning every 2 out of every 3 points and you've got the scoreboard pressure. But when it's close, Lewis hits those sorts of shots, and he hits them with confidence and so well, where the rest of us might kind of pull out of it a little bit or be a little bit hesitant. He just hits through that with full confidence and hits it more often than it feels like should be possible to.
Definitely. It's the real difference maker.
You can see those shots he's hitting. Like you said before, he's actually playing well. He's hitting really good shots. Just
Hazard chase, half a yard.
quite getting the reward on the scoreboard. Oh,
Game to the receiver. Leads by 4 games to love.
Well, hopefully John gets this out of his system for tomorrow.
you and Freddie have got John and
Steve
Steve.
and John, yeah.
Should be a fun game. Did you guys play them this time last year?
We played them in Washington. I think we played
Yeah.
them. We played them in Philly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just can't get out. Oh my God, John, Jesus! Was that a little railroad volley? That's Mr. Producer is indicating
Outrageous.
a railroad volley. Spike Wilcox, Rob Fay,
Yeah.
Steve
Vigona from the other end of the court.
yeah,
Occasionally.
all backward. I don't know about that serve. Works really well in the 40+ handicap range.
In 2 love, 4 love down.
Now's the time.
Looking for a few ideas.
That's quite a good boast. Oh, play it. Go.
Chase better than 3.
Well marked.
30 love.
I think he's right on that call. Maybe Ryan will give us a replay.
Oh,
You really assume the ball's going to hit the edge, don't you?
yeah.
Or the
Well-
bando. Or the bando or the edge. You know what I mean? Like,
Something. If you're going to...
I think it's
Oh my
good.
God.
There it is.
it's just outrageous.
Yeah, it's funny. John, we have U.S. National League.
40 love. Server lead.
Not even 10 days away.
Chase better than 3
Get to,
yards.
Alright.
get to play with John, which is nice.
Ah,
Rather play
perfect.
with John, but... Oh, good gap.
Who's your team for that?
John, James Doubt, myself, and Henry Smith.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a strong team to me.
Yeah, we're a lot of. It's such a great shot, John. It's a great event. We're looking forward to hosting. It's a good opportunity to get everyone together. It's good camaraderie.
Shot.
Great ball. I don't know about worse than a yard there. We'll put the replay back. No? Ryan's not going to do it, but...
Netting on that dead on is so tight. Just cannot see anything better than 1 and 2. Good finish.
Yeah, well done.
15 all.
Let's give it a fight here.
15 all.
This is the only place I've marked where I genuinely considered
Chase 3 and 4.
marking from the net might be better.
15 all.
Just because it's so hard to see the back of the court.
I think they just got to raise the marker's chair a little bit.
That would help. Feels like you're standing in the basement.
Standing in the basement, I like that. Our basements are generally really low in this country. Do you have a? How deep is your basement? Better than 1. Thank you, Mr. Carey.
Chase worse for the yard.
Okay, Lewis, come on. Big comeback here. Nice.
Leave.
You're going to have to cancel your dinner reservations, watch. It's going to be a big comeback here.
Perfect.
Yep.
Love it. Didn't have any anyway.
That's very good.
30 all.
Worse than yard? I didn't say that.
Fault. Short. 40-30.
Match point. It's a good serve. End it. No.
Oh, it's a
Well
good finish,
done.
though.
Yeah. Took everyone by surprise there. Didn't go tambour, just went roll underneath neck sort of thing.
Nick Wood special.
Is that what it is?
Wow. Sort of. Also
Got
a
a shot
third.
here. Yeah, you don't want to be in that situation.
Did you see Nick Wood play when he was good?
Oh my God, he was so good. Yeah, when I was quite young, just starting to pay attention to the pros, he was. I mean, it was a pretty deep era. It was like Ducar and Snow and Gooding and Bray, and Faye wasn't really traveling a lot at that stage. I'm pretty sure. He was doing like other things, but just winning world championships. You know, as one does.
One chase. Better than two.
But God, he was good. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I watched him win a U.S. Open doubles, or at least make a final, and he was so good then. I hear he's changed his style a little bit, though.
A little. I never saw him play, so I don't really know all I've heard of how he played was smooth mover, and had that cross-court roll drive on lockdown. Oh, nope, not quite.
Damn.
Juice, still a chance. Come on.
Yeah. If you go long, it's trouble. I guess that's true everywhere, but it just feels like it happens a lot right now. That's shorter.
Yeah, well, the backcourt's quite bouncy, isn't it? If you're not ripping it, if you're not cutting it heavily.
Down. Deuce. Fault.
Happy to not be in the marker's box for that one, though.
Advantage server.
Come on, Lewis.
First match point.
Whoa. Luckily he was in.
Manual Tim.
John.
Yeah.
Terrific from John. I mean,
Just too steady.
it's hard to imagine, you know. So he's got Bryn.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
That will be very interesting.
Repeat of the British Open semi-final last year. John won that in straight sets, I believe, but it was pretty tight.
I think Bryn was, he was just coming off his surgery?
That was, it was his first
Right.
first event, so.
Yeah.
And Bryn looked pretty solid earlier today against Ben.
Sure did.
So hopefully that'll be a good game. Those matches will be Monday local time.
Yes. And tomorrow we've got some doubles all day
Tomorrow.
long.
Doubles quarterfinals start at 10:30. 10:30 tomorrow. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thank you very much for joining me, Barney.
Lovely.
Lovely to chat.
Great to be with you. See you to everyone out there in the world. Bye-bye.